Hello all, welcome back to Consciousness Rising. Psychological health tips. This week, I missed last week. I just got too busy, too tired, didn't really feel like doing it last week. But this week I was going to do one about nature, but I'm going to change my mind because of things that have been happening, conversations that have been taking place, and various things have led me to talk about psychic protection. Really, really, really important one. Because there are energies and forces out there that aren't always good. And sometimes, we need to remove them. Now, I might go into what happened to me many years ago, but I might not. Anyway, now, I've found over the years, there's lots of different ways to cleanse energy. Now, I used to use sage a lot. I don't really use sage anymore because I don't really like smoke in my house, if I'm honest. But sage is good for cleansing energy. I don't personally, not sure about removal of entities or thought forms and things like that. The best method, I believe, is sea salt. It has to be pure sea salt, preferably dead sea salt if you can. Now, sea salt has a crystalline sort of basis structure to it that I believe scrambles the field and, can stop energies attaching to you. And anyone that says this is a load of bollocks don't know what they're talking about, right? So what you would do if you needed to use sea salt, in fact, I've been using it for a while, there's various different ways. What I do is I put it into small glass sort of pots, and I place one in each room and change it on the new moon. It's very, very, very powerful for cleaning the energy. In fact, I think it's much more powerful than sage, personally, from my personal usages of both. The other thing that you can do is get dead sea salt for your bath, and this is really good. I try actually once a week to have a sea salt bath, because you're not just cleansing your body, you're cleansing your energy, because we are energy. It's really powerful, and I think people would really, really benefit from getting into a habit of just having one sea salt bath a week. But in terms of your sacred space, which is your home is an extension of you. Like I said, what I will do is I will put it in glass bowls, and I'll put one in each room. I usually do it on the new moon, although you don't have to. You don't have to do that. But, after a while, then what I'll do, I've got a new moon coming up actually, so I'm probably going to do this, is I will collect it all in a container. And I know of a place in my local area where I can go and tip it into a river, and then the river will take it out to the sea. And if you can get into the practice of doing these things, you're protecting your home from negative energy. And the other one that's really, really good is quartz crystal. Quartz crystal, you can find it on beaches actually, just pure quartz crystal. Very, very powerful. I think I've got one in each room actually. Yeah, I try not to, when I get quartz crystal, I did buy these ones, but I tried not to get ones that were sort of smashed or shaped, because I wanted them to be completely raw and natural, as if found on a beach, because the power of the earth. So I don't, if you're going to get some, personally, I mean, I'm sure that they probably do work just the same with if they are sort of shaped, but I feel like they should be as much untouched and pure as possible. That's just my personal belief. And again, with those, you don't really have to change those, but I just, put one on each windowsill maybe, or one in each room of your house. Quartz crystal is really, really powerful. But salt is, sea salt. It has to be not this Himalayan crap, because, the way it's procured and it's done with drilling and smashing, and that's going to carry that charge. It will carry the charge of, it's not natural. Whereas sea salt, I'm not going to sort of recommend where to get it from. Do your own research on that. But I get mine from a company who are down in Cornwall, I believe, like Cornish sea salt. And because I did a bit of research and I looked into the ways that they actually get the sea salt, the gentler the better. And obviously, if you can get dead sea salt, then that is literally the best. It's really, really powerful. Put it in bowls. If you have a really severe attack, like a psychic attack, bath in it. Cold bath, if you can, and just at least 20 minutes, rub it all over your body, and you'll discharge whatever's attached to you, and it will have to leave because of, like I say, the crystalline effect of it. I think scrambles the signal. That, and then what I would do is I would actually pour it in your house, pour it all over the floor, and then sweep it up, maybe after a day or two, I don't know, and then tip it in the sea if you can, or bury it. Some people bury it. I like to put it back to the sea because the sea is the ultimate cleanser. It's really, really powerful. But yeah, a serious attack, I would sea salt baths, maybe daily. Scramble that signal so nothing can attach to you, and then put it in bowls in each room. Change the bowls every new moon, but if it's really bad, sprinkle it everywhere in the house, and then collect it up and bury it or put it out to sea. It's a very serious subject, this, and many people don't know what they're talking about. Many, many years ago, I am going to tell this tale, hopefully. It's not going to be a long tale. When I was starting to open up spiritually, whatever, I kind of got misguided, got involved with certain individuals that didn't have my best interests at heart, didn't really know what they were doing. And when you're doing this sort of magical practice and you're starting to open up, you need to be really, really careful. You have to protect your energy and your body and your psychological health. And basically, I used to sit on this circle with people that didn't really know what they were doing, opening up this, that, and the other. I don't do all this sort of thing anymore. It doesn't really interest me, to be honest. And basically, something attached itself to me without a shadow of a doubt, because I weren't right for a while. I felt drained. My thoughts were scrambled. I couldn't concentrate. It's not a nice subject even talking about this, to be honest. It was horrible. But I met someone who I have a lot of respect for. He basically removed it from me. And he did what's called a passing. A passing is where you put your left hand over the head. You sort of stroke the aura 4 times and whack the back. And the shock of that, I think, is what knocks the energy, thought form, entity, whatever you want to call it, out. And I felt this thing leave my auric field. And after that, I was fine. It's a very serious subject, and there are energies out there that are positive. There are energies out there that are negative. The other thing that you can do with sea salt as well is you can maybe get a little bag, a little pouch or something, and tie it around your neck, put it under your shirt or whatever, and keep it close to your heart for really good protection. The same with quartz. You can put that in a pouch. Yeah, that's what happened to me. And I'm telling you, I felt this thing leave me. So you can get attachments. They're not always entities. It could just be that you need to clean your energy because you're becoming very negative, or, you might have gone through a load of shit. In fact, I would even recommend doing this if you've been through a trauma. Salt baths. It's not just for entity removal, but it is fantastic. It's for cleansing your whole aura. To me, it's the most powerful form I've felt. I think sage is very good. However, I don't like smoke in my house at all. To me, sea salt has actually been much more gentle, much more powerful. And yeah, that's it. That's all for today. Really serious one. If you're having any experiences of negativity, or you're feeling not quite right, you're under someone at work, it could even be, this doesn't always have to be like, energy forms. It can be people as well. People can cast black magic on people and they don't even realise they're doing it. This is where emotional manipulation and slander comes in. But again, this is a great even if you've got a boss at work that's been bullying you, something like that, that's been, do this. Start the salt baths, put salt in every room in a little bowl, sprinkle it in your house if you need to, and get some quartz and put it in every room and carry it on your person, and you will feel better, trust me. So yeah, and the reason I wanted to talk to this one today is because a lot of things have been pulling me in this direction to talk about this. So I'll get back on track with the others, but I think this one's really important. This one was on my list anyway. I've just brought it forward. All right then, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.